So welcome back to another live game commentary. Today we're playing some Kha'Zix in the old Jingle Jangle, and we teach you how to play Kha'Zix in the old Jingle Jangle. It's a fairly straightforward champion as far as your mechanics go. Your Kha'Zix can. Yeah. Ooh, hello, what's going on here? The thing with Kha'Zix is he's probably one of the best. I think it's fair to say he's the best assassin jungler in the game. And like I mentioned, there's no real mechanical difficulty to Kha'Zix, but as with any squishy champion, any assassin type champion in the game, not just junglers obviously, the difficulty comes in your positioning, where you are on the map to find those windows of opportunity for you to get some kills. So that's he takes a bit of practice to get used to in that sense, but outside of that, he's a good champion to play, he's a fun champion to play, and yeah, definitely recommend him for solo queue. So first things first, let me show you my runes. They're at the bottom left of your screen. There are a few different things that you can go on Kha'Zix that are decent rune choices that you will find success with. But this is the one I'm going to be showing you today. It's pretty straightforward here with the Dark Harvest. This page essentially just gives you loads of damage, honestly. And yeah, some decent clears. And there are different ways, like I mentioned, there are a few things you can do. You can change your secondary to like Celerity Wall Walking or something like that. You can even go Phase Rush on Kha'Zix jungle. But for today, we're just going with the old Dark Harvest. And it's scaling damage here. So the build that the jungle path that I'm going to do here, guys, something you have to be careful of on Kha'Zix is you have to know that you have good single target damage, but not very good AoE damage. So any of the camps that you decide to take on Kha'Zix, you should bear that in mind. And as you can see right here, I've gone for bot side to start with that good leash. And now I'm just doing single target camps. I'm not going for the chicken camp, I'm not going for the Krug camp. Because they're a little bit difficult to do at this early stage of the game when my jungle clears inherently on Kha'Zix. Mostly all rely on that early game. On that single target damage. Now we see Rengar here. He's clearing his jungle, but he has no red buff. So I'm actually going to do something really cheeky here, and I'm going to try and cheese him at his red buff. So let's move into his jungle here. There he is. Can I take this without resetting? Beautiful. I'm actually shocked that I was able to take that without it resetting, but still. All's well that ends well. Let's see if I can. Oh, this guy. He doesn't respect me here. He doesn't respect me. He should know I'm here. I just blew your. Whoa! Why is my E not on smart cast? Just blew your jungler's flash, bro. Gotta respect that. Okay, good stuff. Now I'm gonna put a ward down here, and I'm going to recall. Right, when I get back here, we're going to head to our bot side. Go for our Crux. Let's go for... We'll go double longsword here. Get some damage there. Excellent. Okay, so my Kai'Sa Tahm Kench dies in the 2v2. That's not ideal. Especially against Twitch, who scales really well into the game. So he's not even... He's going to be strong as the game goes on. He's not really meant to be strong at this point. So that's a bit of a difficulty for us here. Might be a bit of a spanner in the old works, but hey, it's all Gucci. As far as I'm concerned, though, that's not really my problem. In the sense that that's not my fault. Something that I think is really important for you as a jungler is just to know when things aren't your fault. Because I really suck at doing this. Like, I will admit this. This is one of my greatest weaknesses as a jungle player. Is anytime anything bad happens on the map, I sort of just... I get a bit down about it and sort of just assume that it's my bad to a certain degree. That there's more I could have done, that I should have been there, all that stuff. And really, that's just not the case. That's just not really the truth of it. Like, yeah, of course, as the jungler, you've got to be mindful. You can have a wide range of impact on your lanes, but it doesn't mean that any time or every time something bad happens, that it's your fault. And that bot lane was not my fault. For now, I'm kind of just farming up a little bit here. Kha'Zix, I think Kha'Zix before Warrior Enchant is a bit meh. And especially Kha'Zix before level 6, before your first evolution, is also a bit mad. God damn it, Rengo, took my whole top side. What a bell. If I'd known he was doing that, I could have actually invaded his bot side. But I had no idea. So I was not able to match that. And I'm pretty sure Twisted Fate warded this. If we get this, nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. This means I can take these as well. Not for very long though, because holy crap do they hurt. This is what I mean, your AoE clears are really bad on this champion. They're absolutely terrible. I'm pretty sure Rengar is recalled here as well. What the heck was that? Oh no! No! Fuck! Ah man. I realized just too late that I was getting collapsed on there. I should have realized that, of course, it's Twisted Fate. Now Rengar, if he's smart, is coming for this red buff here. Because he knows that I got that late recall because I got that gank off, and I also just died. So he should know that I'm in, you know, that my red buff's up, that I'm kind of vulnerable here, or all that good stuff. That was a really sloppy death for me to take. Getting the chickens was all right by itself, but you know, just I knew this was warded as well. Like I knew that was warded. That's just silly of me there. Anyway, these Krugs are going to get us level 6. Always focus the minis first when you're clearing on Kha'Zix, because then you activate your isolation on your Q. Just increases your clear speed a little bit. And on Kha'Zix, what I like to do is I like to evolve my Q first. Now, considering you're watching this video, or you might be watching this video, to learn how to play Kha'Zix to a certain degree, then this is what I would recommend, because it's also the simplest thing to do. Woo! On this champion, if not the pure objective best thing to do. Regardless of that, it is just the easiest thing to do, because there's nothing else. You don't have to change your playstyle, you just have more damage basically. I don't think I can defend this one, honestly, so let's not defend it. I mean, the only one missing there was Alistair. That was a good gank by him, honestly. I don't really want to lose this Infernal Dragon, but to a certain extent, do I just have to lose it? I'm so slow. God damn it. Did not want to have to use my ult there, honestly. Oh, I forgot I have Dark Harvest. Just completely forgot about that rune. Alright, Warrior Enchant's up, boys. I'm actually going to rush this Ninja Tabby this game as well. Because I think into that Rengar, that's quite important. Why am I getting pinged? It's not my fault you're dying 2v2. Alright, nice of us for Rengar to show topside. He could be abusing like weak laners here and actually getting that dragon, but he's not. I really want to go and help bot, but Kai'Sa just died and Alistair's recalling, so that's probably not going to happen just yet. Can I defend this tower actually? I can try. No ultimate is that really sucks here for me though. That's bot. Okay, this is interesting here. Rengar's on the way down as well, actually. Just saw him. No, he had heal and flash? What? How does he have both his summoners? They just 2v2 killed my bot lane. Kai'Sa died without them using any summoners? What? Oh man, that's a shocker. That is a shocker, that is. Okay. Well, we get close to an ninja over here, so we'll buy this one. And yeah, we're really struggling right now. So basically, the problem here is that we're having kind of weak lanes right now. Just in the individual matchups, which is difficult here. So Shen is getting absolutely bodied by this Sion. Veigar is losing pressure mid to Twisted Fate. I mean, the mid is fine because it's kind of just what you expect, honestly. Like, oh, I'm trolling. Am I trolling? Good. Whoa! What was that? Okay, holy crap! That scared the hell out of me. That me gathering my dark harvest there just absolutely scared the bejeebers out of me. Because I thought it came from the Gromp, which meant I thought Rengar was there killing my Gromp. Anyway, so basically right now, Sion is destroying this Shen. That's a problem, and my bot lane is dying 2v2. So those are the two problems right now. On the plus side, my bot lane is still able to farm. So that's kind of like one of the things for me when I'm like analyzing the lanes and how my team's playing is, okay, if we can still farm even though we're getting destroyed 2v2, to me that signifies that, okay, there's hope for this lane, right? Like, this guy's not just a garbage player, maybe we can do something. Having said that, he is still just getting destroyed 2v2. Like, they're just dying. Beautiful. I see Twitch underneath here. Oof, gotta be careful. Right, nice, we just distract Twitch. I did nothing but just walk up to Twitch and scare him, basically. Excellent. Kai'Sa does scale quite well into this game as well, so we get her a few kills, it'll be great. Veigar as well scales nicely. And honestly, I think Kha'Zix scales really well too, because you just one-shot people at a certain point. Like, legitimately just destroy them. So the issue for us is kind of like Sion as a split push, I guess. And honestly, the fact that the Kai'Sa and Tahm Kench were losing 2v2 and just dying 2v2 was more an indication that they just weren't very good in the lane phase. They were struggling, to lane versus those two. And lane phase is kind of ending now because, you know, they lost their tower. So hopefully that should mean that they're not going to get in that pure 2v2 as much. Should mean that they don't die as much either. No, I'm being really greedy here for my jungle camps, because if you look at the map, like, we don't really have much control of this game as far as the map goes. Like, if Rengar wants to walk into my jungle and take something, he just takes it, you know, like, it's not a problem. And again, this is this Scuttle Crab. I want to take the Scuttle Crab, but if I walk into that river and go for it, Rengar presses R and Twisted Fate presses R and I die. Straight up. Especially the Twisted Fate ultimate is really irritating because it sees through my invisibility, which is like my #1 defensive tool, is being able to go invisible and not just die. I actually need to put a ward down here though. So probably on that herald there. I mean, I think Rengar's on it. Yeah, he is on it. It's just hard to stop because of that Twisted Fate. Maybe we could have stopped that though, I don't know. What? Okay. This guy's actually insane. What a player. Oh, God bless. Holy shit. I love my team. Okay, now for your second evolution on Kha'Zix, this one is basically preferential, but I would say either E or W. E or W is the best choice here. I'm actually going to go W this game. So basically the difference between the evolutions here is your W means that now your W is like impossible to miss. It does 3 of them. And it slows for a crap ton, especially if the target's isolated. So you get a lot more utility. It basically just means that your W now is like a really reliable utility spell. And not only that, well, yeah, its utility is increased, its reliability is increased. So it's just, yeah, your W is just like OP at this point. But with your E, you get a higher range on your jump, and it also resets on kills, which is honestly really good. Like, I would not blame you for taking that, especially from a comfort point of view. It makes Kha'Zix feel a lot better to play. Just less clunky, you know, these kind of things. It's nice. Can I kill him here? Think I kill him here? Not sure actually. I need to get my Dust Blade. And maybe I can think about killing him. But he doesn't have armor, so maybe I kill him actually. I'm actually not 100% sure, but I think I kill him. Okay. I've got my sweeper here. I didn't actually mention this when I was swapping over my trinkets, but sweeper is really important. That's what I was looking for. Mr. Twitch. And I found him. So sweeper is important because it allows me to make plays like that. Knowing that I'm not on a ward is honestly so important. Because if I make that play and I'm walking all over wards, you know, I just get collapsed on and I die. It's really, really important that I'm not walking through vision when I'm doing those things. Anytime you're playing assassin, that's the kind of thing you got to look out for. Oh my god. Look at that slow. That's why you evolve your W. Just disgusting slow. Like I said, the utility just goes through the roof. Again, look at it. Pops the ulti. Just feels like you become a much more overall useful champion. This is a good herald though. How do we deal with this? I don't think I need to recall for this. My whole team is collapsing, so I think that's enough. I want to take this dragon, but I'm pretty sure the enemy team is going to go for it here. Fuck, this is bad. This is really bad, honestly. Fuck's sake. So I must have walked over Twitch or something like that without seeing him. Oh, I get caught so hard by that twist of fate though. I can't even escape in my ulti. I really need to, like, I need to hard respect that as a Kha'Zix. But you saw how much damage I do though, right there when I turned on him. It's really, it's crazy how much damage I do on this guy. Of course, it doesn't make much difference when you just die, but still. Okay, next item here. I will consider these two items core. War Enchant into Dustblade, I would say, are your core items. But outside of this, I think it gets really preferential here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go for... Actually, do I want to go for Cleaver this game? I actually don't think I need Cleaver at all. You know what? I'm not going to go Cleaver. I could go Cleaver if I wanted to here. But what I'm going to do instead is I'm actually going to go for the Yumu's. I'm going to go for full lethality. This gives me an insane amount of damage, and it's really good versus squishy lineups. It's considerably worse versus tanks because you are so squishy yourself that if you don't blow someone up, you're a sitting duck. But you know, anyone on their team I can one shot because this Sion's gone for a lethality build himself as well. Like, he is also very squishy. I mean, just look at that damage. He's also dead, most likely. I don't know where Twitch is. The thing is that AD carries and supports. I don't I'm going to use the word should here, but should is a very dangerous word. But AD carries and supports should stick together. Where the shit is that word? There it is. So if Alice is top, Twitch should also be top. I don't think Twitch is top. I don't think Twitch is top at all. No, he's not even mid. Okay. Now, I'm not sure whether this is a mistake by me to go and gank this guy. I mean, Sion dies really fast because he's full lethality, so that's fine for me to that extent. But maybe it's honestly better to try and sit with my team there. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, that's so close. I don't really want to face check here, but I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, shit, here now. Nice. Look at that damage, man. Disgusting. I'm gonna let Kha'Zix get this cannon, but I'm here for the Dark Harvest stack. I haven't really talked too much about Dark Harvest in general, like how to play with Dark Harvest. But basically, if you can get opportunities to like get cannon minions, you should do it. You don't necessarily need to kill the cannon minion. You just want to be around when the cannon minion dies because it drops a soul. And, you know, that goes towards your Dark Harvest. You know, Dark Harvest, once you reach the magic number of 150 stacks, is when it becomes really OP. Because before then, it lasts for like 30 seconds or something. Probably not even that. But after you've got a certain amount of stacks... Oh, okay, we're going in. It lasts for 5 minutes. And that 5 minute... Bloody hell! Fuck off, that 5 minute duration. Yeah, that's good. Just means any play you make, you're going to have your Dark Harvest stack. It also works off your cannon minions as well, guys. So it doesn't matter whose cannon minion it is. Any cannon minion works. That's a really shit TP. If you wanted to TP, you should have TP'd there. He's still... Okay. This guy's by himself. He's actually crazy. See, this is a mistake this Alice is making. He's making all these plays by himself. Like, he just needs to be with his team at this point. Like, he doesn't provide any useful anything if he's just by himself. Like, the strength of Alistair determines the strength of... is very reliant on people around him, right? That's why he's a support. That's just what supports are by nature. By design, by definition, that's the support player. So being by himself just doesn't really make much sense here. I'm actually going for this mid push, but hoping my team can defend bot, but maybe they can't actually. Maybe this is a mistake here. Maybe not. Where's Sion? Sion is still top, so he is by himself here. Sadly, I'm as heck. Oh, he has Ignite. I flashed for something that I'm not sure what it is, but I flashed. TF is bot. Where's Sion? Sion's missing. If I hear the choo-choo train, I'm jumping over this wall. You know what? Fuck it, I'm staying. I'm staying. There it is! Okay, that's not too bad here. I had to pop my ult there. Kind of shat myself a bit. I wasn't too sure whether TF could kill me because I was more worried about the setup with Sion, honestly. Oh, this is so greedy. I can't go for this red buff. I mean, I could, but I would probably die doing it, so... Not a great idea, boys. Those Dark Harvest stacks. Okay, I'm sitting on a lot of gold here. We're going to go for this go for this Yumu's, and I want to get the Guardian Angel next. So there we go. Let's get those components. J is always good when you're playing squishy champions, especially melee squishy champions, because I mean you go in and you don't die basically. Oh sorry, Kyson, mate. I'm taking your farm. Let me set those up for you. Fair point to make regarding Dark Harvest is you don't actually need to kill the cannon minions to get the stacks from them. Just what the fuck is my pathing doing? Holy shit! What? I didn't realize until way too late there that my character was being run. Oh my god, they're on it. Was being run around like that. That's actually crazy. Oh, he's got it. Didn't stop watching time, but that's fine. I got it. That was the clumsiest Baron still in the world. Wait, why didn't he ult me? That would have been so good if he just ulted me there. That would have been perfect. Submarine me in. Fair enough. It's a shame. Well, at least I got it. But do we lose the game here? I think we might do. Oh man, really? That sucks. I'm coming in, no. God damn it. Oh, that's a bit of a lame way to end the game, but oh well. I think we could have won that one. That Baron play was like kind of caught us by surprise there. And sadly, we didn't have the Shen in the fight, and his ultimate came up a second too late. Still, look at that, 1300. I think we gave it a good running, a good showing. You know, I think we we did decently here, all things considered. Either way, the important thing from this game, guys, is that you learned a little bit about how to play Kha'Zix. So hopefully you did learn those things, and it's taught you a little bit about how this champion works. So if you want to go into your games and play him, which I highly recommend you do, by the way, he's very good, then yeah, hopefully it's helped with that. Either way, I am out of here. So thank you so much for watching the game today, guys. 2 thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe to me for more, and I will see you in my next video.